Hi guys, welcome back. Dreams, hello, welcome in. I'm still, I don't know how to put it. I'm still, I think, overcoming from everything I watched in that video. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm excited, overwhelmed, all of it, and it's great. How are you guys feeling about it? I'm trying to type in the chat, but okay, there, it worked. I had to just type it really fast. But welcome in, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome to another stream. We're going to be prepping for the update, of course, and talking about everything. We can go back and also look at the trailer and stuff, because this developer update, I think, is everything that I wanted but didn't know that I needed. That's literally the only way I can describe it, because the moment I saw, or well, I guess at the end of the video, when I saw that Star Wars content, I didn't know how to feel. I'm gonna guarantee it. I was expecting Star Wars to be an expansion pass. I didn't think we were gonna get content from Star Wars in the base game at all. And yes, that is definitely, R2 and Wally snaps are definitely happening. I'm getting everything from that premium shop. I don't even know what else to say. I'm definitely, like, I have to get everything from that premium shop, and I'm gonna end up running out of moonstones very fast, insanely fast. And I think that's why we saved up all of these moonstones for the longest time, because we can spend it. You were just complaining about Eve's house, now you can build. Yeah, honestly, Eve's house would be incredible, in a Star Wars themed area with like the whole spaceship and all that. Oh my god, yeah. So many ideas. And it's the perfect time for your dreams, because you tore down all of your builds, so you can literally make this anywhere without feeling bad about like taking down an existing build because you wanted to make this. Just Jelly, hello, welcome in. Do I have a streaming schedule? No, not really. I try and stream when I'm available. Usually it does end up being more in the evening, because I do work usually until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today I just started working early, so I ended work early, and I was almost like fingers crossed hoping that we were going to get something from DDV today, and we did. So it came at the perfect time. But unfortunately, I can't usually predict when I'm going to stream, or if I'm going to stream certain days or not, because sometimes, you know, life happens, you go out, family, friends, and stuff like that. So I don't want to commit to something and then not be able to hold up on that end of the deal. So at least as of now, I'm not going to have a streaming schedule, but hopefully in the future when I do this more often, it'll definitely be more frequent or more set in stone. Baz, hello, welcome in. Hello everyone in chat and everyone that's lurking around. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited about this update, and it's coming next week. It's so close. It's less than a week and a half away. And I'm so excited. Like super, super excited about this. And I'm definitely going to be live streaming the update. Again, it's probably going to be like after 5 p.m., maybe after 3 p.m. if I end my work early. That's if I start work early. So anytime between then, really. But I'm definitely going to be streaming my first thoughts and everything, and we're going to explore this in real time together, which is going to be really, really fun. I know it's so soon, it's actually crazy. Afternoon, Macklin, how are you? Oh, you're not excited about Star Wars? That's okay, it's not for everyone. I completely understand that it's not going to be for everyone, which is why I really assumed it was going to be an expansion pass so that people would have a choice of whether or not they wanted to get it. You have a wild theory about Star Wars and DDV? Tell me, Baz. Tell me all about it. Yes, and like Dream is saying, it is a premium shop item, so you don't necessarily need to have it. It's completely your choice. And moonstones are difficult to get, so if it's not something that's interesting to you, definitely save your moonstones for something that you'll want in the future. Okay, we're gonna look at a storybook fail. And then I'm gonna go and we're gonna take a look at the trailer, kind of just break it down a little bit. I'm gonna do a separate video about it, and I already filmed my reaction. I still need to post it, but I need to edit it, and it takes time to edit videos, so I'm gonna save that for after the live stream. But yeah, I'm not over the trailer. There's definitely some questionable things in the trailer that I either don't understand and you can help me understand, and ones that I'm just not happy about. Namely Dreamlight. I'm not happy about Dreamlight. And the cost of like how much we're having to use Dreamlight for so many things now, and we don't have enough ways to get it. Star Wars will be an expansion pass with the Millennium Falcon or Spaceship Star Wars. Oh, related? Yeah. I can see that. And like when we go into the Dream Castle and when we go to like that expansion pass section, they're essentially bridges, right? So if we do get a Star Wars or like a Marvel Star Wars combination themed star path, we could definitely get like a spaceship on one of those dock ports that are going to take us to the new biomes. That was my theory as well. Like I'm actually hoping that we get a Marvel / Star Wars expansion pass. I think it'll be very different to the content we have right now in DDV. And again, it'll be totally optional because it's an expansion pass. But it's something that I personally am very, very interested in, so I would love to see that. But yeah, it's mainly the Dreamlight that's kind of throwing me off a little bit. We couldn't really tell in the video if the deconstruction table or the uncrafting station was taking 65 Dreamlight or 650 Dreamlight. Oh no, I already have this. So that's something I really want to hash out. Hopefully when we get like a more in-depth teaser for like each of the perks and whatever, we can get a closer look, and maybe we're not going to have like things obstructing our view when we're looking at that. You hope you don't get Marvel because you think it'll ruin the game. You're hating Marvel games right now? Again, fair enough. I don't play any other games, so I can't speak on that. Or at least any other games that involve Marvel, specifically. I think it would be fun, though, personally. Like, if we get, say, like, Jack Sparrow, and then imagine if we get Cruella in the game. That would be so much fun. Like, we get 101 Dalmatians, and then we also get Cruella. That would be so nice. You think Star Wars and Marvel could be a different game, like separate from DDV? Understandable. But I guess Star Wars now is out of the question for being a different game because they've literally introduced Star Wars, which is... So, Marvel is still up in the air. But Star Wars, I think they're probably going to introduce it within this game. We're just going to go to our main valley, and I'm going to activate the article section. Okay, here it is. Hopefully the sound is going to be fine. Let me know if it's too high or too low. You're fine with anything new. Honestly, same here. Yeah. So, okay, first of all, launch date, April 23rd. I think that's the most important thing to take away from this video is the fact that it's coming out next week. There's nothing you wouldn't like added from Disney. I feel the same way. I'm usually just happy that there's an update, and the fact that this is a game that's actually being updated constantly, even if it takes them a month and a half, 2 months, 2.5 months to give us an update, they still update the game. And I really appreciate that, and they're still giving us new content. So I hope that this game keeps going for years to come because there's so much content within Disney. I know that they can do great things with this game in the future. We are getting it because it's the 20th anniversary since Star Wars Revenge of the Sith came out. Okay, see, I didn't know that. I'm not that educated on Marvel or Star Wars to know those dates. I only know about May the 4th. That's all I know. Shame we never got a code or anything. Well, we might get a code like in the next few days or the next week before the update comes out, or maybe we'll get things along the way. So like maybe we'll get something on May the 4th to celebrate Star Wars Day. That's totally possible. But let's start with this trailer, and let me know if the volume of the article is too high. I can always adjust that.
Hey fellow villagers, we're going down the rabbit hole and sharing with you what's to come in our next free update, Wonderland Whimsy.
Or if it's too low, let me know if it's too low. Your birthday's the day after Star Wars Day? Oh well, happy early birthday, and I will remember or try my very best to wish you on your birthday, Baz. I'm gonna try very, very hard to do that. I'm gonna increase the volume for the article just a tad, just in case. Okay.
2 new characters, some of our most requested quality of life improvements, and a whimsical new star path. Have we made you curiouser and curiouser yet?
Okay, I didn't even look at these items previously, but essentially everything that's flowing around her, does that mean anything? I think we'll have to like keep pausing it to see. Your birthday's in May as well? Oh, nice! Happy early birthday to you too, Dreams.
New star path. Have we made you curious?
Okay. Oh no, this is just us. Okay, never mind. I thought this was something else. Okay.
After finding your way into the...
Okay, first of all, we were right about this prediction. The door is gonna shrink. Could be new Scrooge items, yeah. At least we get R2-D2. Exactly. I think that's all we ever wanted. And I think if we get more Star Wars characters, I think C-3PO would probably be an actual villager. And then we could hang out with C-3PO, and then we could equip R2-D2 as a companion, and then we can just roam around our valley with both of them. Wouldn't that be amazing? I would love that. Okay, so we got a rabbit coming out of this realm. And essentially, I'm assuming we're gonna have to maybe do some of the questing outside of the realm to like get things ready because I mean the rabbit does come out of the realm and we're gonna have to do something, maybe find the Cheshire Cat, I don't know, something like that, and then we'll go into the realm.
The Alice in Wonderland realm. Or should we say falling into the realm?
Okay, this is what we were right about because I had a theory that we were going to have a cutscene when we get into the realm that we're going to fall into the Alice in Wonderland realm. So I'm really happy that I'm right about something in this update. So that's really nice. You tried to force push your way out a day earlier. Ewoks? Yes.
Who will need your help in freeing the
Alice looks really cute. She's actually shorter than our avatar from like later in the trailer we see. And I'll point it out then. But I really like that. She's not like our height or taller than us. She's a little bit shorter. And I don't know about her face. Does her face look like like it looks like Alice, but at the same time it looks a little bit off. I don't know if that's just me or not.
animals locked in the queen.
Also, I wonder if we're gonna get these signs. Let me go back. So like this sign that says wrong way or back, if we're gonna get them as items, maybe as craftables at a crafting station. You like that because, yeah, she's supposed to be young. I just think her face, though, it seems, I don't know why it seems a little off in certain angles. Or maybe that's just me, or maybe that's just the trailer, because it might not be like a fully developed thing that we're seeing in game. Did you see the mushrooms back by the door? 1 second.
Or should we say falling into the realm? You'll encounter Alice.
Oh, those mushrooms. I see them now. 1 second, can I go back? Oh, it goes back a little too much.
Wonderland realm. Or should we say falling into the realm?
Yeah, these ones. So we're essentially getting like bigger versions of the Ever After mushrooms, which is awesome. I hope these aren't the singing flowers they were talking about. I want those like singular singing flowers with different heights and different colors. The Cheshire Cat does look really good. I'm very excited about the Alice in Wonderland realm, Macklin. Like, just by this picture, or like this scene, I mean, you can tell we're going to be exploring different areas. We're going to explore the forest and the Queen's castle grounds, which is also a prediction I had in one of our last live streams. So I'm happy I was right about that too. You don't think so? The other ones are in the cover art. Okay.
Counter Alice, who will need your help in freeing the animals locked.
There was a little frog over there too. That was cute. Okay, so here we can... is this a singing flower or is this just a different type of flower? Even in like when I was reacting to this, I didn't place where this was, like I recognize this, but I don't know if it was a singing flower. We can see the Lion King crafting station here. I wonder if we're gonna get these kind of petals as a pathing. Oh, he honks. Okay. So hopefully that's not a decor piece that we're gonna get, but for the realm, it's fine. These mushrooms, again, we have this in Ever After. I really want to get mushrooms of different sizes though, so like the smaller mushroom and the larger mushrooms, like, and medium-sized. Yeah, Peter Pan does seem to be the update after this one. So I think that's why they're kind of introducing items in like the fairy court aesthetic with this star pass so that we have it ready for the next update. Ruby, welcome in. Hello, hello.
In the Queen of Hearts garden. But be careful. It's easy to get lost.
Like, see, we have the smaller versions of these mushrooms here from Ever After. I would love to get these small versions and even, oh my god, these like teeny tiny versions. Like teeny, small, and then really giant ones. I want all the sizes because they're all so beautiful.
Lost in a Wonderland forest. Although you'll have the question.
Okay, I think I have a few questions and just like thoughts about his tree house. I'm gonna call it a tree house because it's a tree and it's his house. When they show us the image of when it's placed in the valley, we'll talk about it then, but I have a few things I want to say about this. I like the color. It's a little bit different than all the other trees, which I'm also worried about because it might not meld into our aesthetic that we're building in our valley unless we use the trees from like the fall trees, which are only from the bind. So an expansion pass, so I don't know. You're playing DDV now? Nice. Hopefully, I'm assuming you're getting ready for the update as well, like prepping. Or getting new characters if you haven't gotten them yet. Oh, I paused it.
Of the Cheshire Cat to lead you along the way. The challenge
The Cheshire Cat's animations are really good though. Like as I was watching this trailer the first time, I was noticing that he was doing like a lot of like the quirky movements and stuff that he does in the movie, and that was like very well represented and reflected in this trailer. So I really liked that. And this garden, I think this is going to be so much fun to explore. I'm very, very excited about this.
doesn't stop there, as you'll also have to make sure not to...
See, we can see the card soldiers here. We can see the castle in the background, so I'm assuming maybe in the future we'll be able to revisit this realm and do more quests to unlock more characters, maybe like the Queen of Hearts or like the Mad Hatter or anyone else like that, kind of like with the Lion King realm where we went back to get Timon and Pumbaa. You're doing the character quests. It is a grind.
to get caught by the Queen of Hearts playing card guards and escape.
This is something I'm very, very excited. Well, first of all, I really want this fence. This looks so nice. I love the contrast with the black and the red. It looks amazing. And I really am excited about this game. It's similar to the Aladdin game that we played in like the Scrooge store, where we have to like avoid obstacles and stuff like that. So I'm very excited about this. Oh my god, yeah, I'm really excited about these more like in-game, like a game within a game. I hope they do this more often because this is very fun. And you can also see, like, right as the rabbit was crossing this guard, it turned orange and he started to notice the rabbit. So the green trees are recolors of the Storybook Vale trees. Oh my god, they are! From the bind, right? Yes, they're essentially reusing assets from Storybook Vale and putting them in the base game for realms and stuff like that. We can also see some heart bushes here with like roses. Or rose bushes, I guess. I really want those. That would be nice.
After, you'll be reunited with Alice.
Okay, wait. I need to go back because I really want these items. Okay, these cards. This is really cool. I want these as decor items in the game. Honestly, like even this arch. I want this heart arch in the game. I want all of these soldiers as items. I want these hedges because these hedges are even taller than the hedges we currently have from the Alice in Wonderland premium shop bundle thing. The green ones are really nice. The trees, for sure. I agree. Yeah, I really want these.
Reunited with Alice, will you learn that...
I hope we get these as decor pieces. Almost as like clutter items.
Big or small, you can accomplish it all.
And this. This house. Okay, so how do we feel about this house for Alice? I love the aesthetic of it overall, but I don't know how I feel about it being so pink, or how people are going to feel about it being so pink. I do love it. Me personally, I love it. But I'm wondering what other people think about this and like the color choice. But I think this is like a perfect house for Mythopia, honestly. It could work great in the meadow. It could work perfectly with Minnie and Daisy, you're right. Very right. And I love this door. I'm in love with the front door of her house. Is that really random? I just love the door and I love these two windows. I think they're perfect. And I would love to have that for like our own interiors at some point if we can. Because it's so cute. It's so cute. Or maybe even like as a touch of magic item. So we can make our like own custom door like this. That would be nice.
Invite Alice to the valley to go on more mind-bending adventures and unlock her incredible...
Okay, so we can see she's a little bit shorter than us, which I really like. I really like that. And I like her outfit as well. It's very similar to the one that we got from the premium shop, of course. But when I go into the realm, though, I'm not sure if I want to dress exactly like Alice. I think I might stick to like my Snow White outfit. I don't know. We'll see, though. Taylor, hello. Welcome in.
incredible friendship awards. You'll even be able to host your own unbirthday party.
I'm seeing a lot of tables in this update, and I'm not complaining at all because I don't think we have a lot of variety of tables, in the sense like we have a lot of recolors for certain ones, or the tables are either really similar to each other. So I'm loving that we're seeing like different types of tables with different color drapery on them. I don't know what you guys think about that, but I personally love this.
As for the Cheshire Cat, you...
See, like these animations. I was mentioning and I was like, oh my god, this is like very similar to Vanellope's style, where she's always glitching in and out, but he's just like mystically appearing and disappearing. You love how her height shows her youth because Alex is younger character than most. Exactly, and I completely agree with that. I think I'm glad that they took that into account.
You haven't seen the last of him yet. Over the next few weeks, you may notice some chaos occurring around the valley.
So I'm actually just noticing that she said in the next few weeks. Does that mean before the update comes out, we're going to start seeing things in the valley? Or after the update comes out and we download the update, we'll start to see some chaos with the Cheshire Cat in the valley? Also, I'm noticing this black and white suit. Is this something we already have? Or is this new? Just noticed that right now.
Solve the riddles behind his curious antics and...
Okay, here. Okay, wait. We can see the Cheshire Cat house here, but I want to see it when it's in our valley. Also, this purple tree looks interesting. The pink tree also looks interesting, but I like it. These work really well with the Forgotten Land purple pink tree. This could go really well with that.
After some time, you'll be able to welcome Cheshire Cat to the valley. While Cheshire might be a bit tricky to find around your valley, you'll always discover him at his tree, offering...
Okay, so when she said you'll always discover him at his tree, right?
Might be a bit tricky to find around your valley.
So here's my question. Is this house something that we have to like, where we can see like go into an interior of this house? Or is this literally a tree where the Cheshire Cat lives and we only have to go up to the tree and always see the Cheshire Cat on the branch? Because the way it's phrased, it's like you can always go up to the tree and see him if he's not around the valley. So it's making me wonder if we're not actually going to get an interior for his house at all, and it's just going to be an exterior that we have to walk up to and essentially interact with. So yeah, I don't know. How did you like perceive this? And also just in general, if you can see, there's such a big contrast between this tree and just like everything around us. I don't know which biome this tree is going to fit into. Because my gut says that this fits into the bind, if anything. Because it's very fall. Or it could maybe fit into the Sunlit Plateau if you decorate it properly. But I don't really think it matches in the meadow. Or the plaza. It could potentially go into the Forest of Valor, definitely not Dazzle Beach or Frosted Heights, and I don't think it goes in the Glade as well. or the Forgotten Lands. So like that literally leaves Sunlit Plateau, in my opinion.
You'll always discover him at his tree, offering one-of-a-kind friendship rewards.
These items are really cool though. We can see a clock, a wardrobe, which I'm assuming is going to be storage as well. We can see this table, which is almost a variation of the uncrafting station, but it's just a table or a wardrobe, another form of like a dresser maybe. This item is really cool as well. We can see like that teacup lamp, and the wallpaper is really nice. It's very funky. The windows are nice. I don't know if they're new or not. I was watching Oscar's stream and I think they're like a craftable item, apparently. Are they going to live separately? Yes. According to what I'm seeing with this trailer, it seems like they're going to live separately. So Alice is going to have her nice little cottagecore house, and the Cheshire Cat's going to have a tree house. And I love these. This lamp looks really nice. Oh my god, I think we're getting a raid, guys. Thank you, thank you. That's so much fun. All right. Tanny, hello. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Trisha's love gaming. Thank you, thank you. Lana, Brainseer. Oh my god, how are you guys? We're going over the trailer for this update. I'm so excited about this update. How are you guys feeling? Oh, I don't think I have the command, Kibby. I need to get the command ready. Sorry about that. Can you get the link if possible? That I have. that command I have, the raid command.
Which brings us to our first quality of life improvement arriving in Wonderland, Whimsy. Continue progressing in his quest.
Okay, so this is one that I don't know how I feel about this. And I mentioned this at the beginning. Why is this costing Dreamlight? We have enough things in the game that cost Dreamlight. More specifically, like chests. To craft chests, you need Dreamlight. To craft certain items, you need Dreamlight. To open realms, like to use the slow cooker. And I don't think people have enough time to do all of the Dreamlight quests, really. Yeah, they just don't. I don't know how to feel about this. But yeah, what do you guys think? How do you feel about the idea of using Dreamlight to get resources back?
To unlock a special item, the uncrafting station. Use it to recycle previously crafted items into their original.
Okay, and here you can see that it takes either 65 Dreamlight, which is reasonable, or it's going to take 650 Dreamlight, which is very unreasonable. And that also for one item, because you can see one balloon arch, and potentially costing 650 is not very good in my opinion. You don't mind it too much, but it looks a little pricey. Yeah, lots of things take Dreamlight for sure. Yeah, even like the potions, you need Dreamlight, I think, for the potions as well. The thing is, I feel like at this point, Mist, for me, is easier to acquire than Dreamlight. So they either need to give us the ability to turn more things into Dreamlight instead of just the dream shards, because we don't get enough dream shards in the game, because I think we can only get it from the digging spots, right? If I'm correct, I could be wrong, and from like rewards for doing quests and stuff like that. But I'm definitely happy to be able to uncraft items, specifically the 2 pools that we crafted in the last star path,
Materials for a small Dreamlight cost.
which they literally put in this showcase, I think, to tell us that, oh, in the last star path, remember when we made you craft 2 pools? Well, you can use this function and uncraft it. So I'm very excited about that. I always run out of shards because I constantly convert them into Dreamlight when I'm doing the star path, when we have to now get 5,000 Dreamlight or 15,000 Dreamlight. And then we spend the Dreamlight by crafting potions because they require us to craft potions in the star path as well. So it's a constant cycle. When it comes to Dreamlight, you're getting it and then you're spending it in the same star path.
Finding yourself running out of storage space? By using some Dreamlight, you can now add...
And I also noticed when you upgrade the chest from here, so like when you spend 1,500 to upgrade the chest to a medium one, the chest itself gets upgraded on the other end, so you can actually see the medium chest in the background. And then the same thing goes when you update it to a very large chest. So that's kind of making me question if we're going to get this function for wardrobes and fridges as well, because you can't upgrade the aesthetic of a wardrobe or a fridge. It's going to stay the same, but like for these craftable chests, you have the 3 different levels. So I'm not sure about that or how that's going to work. And I think the price for this is obscene. I could craft the medium chest for less than what it takes to, or craft the, not the medium chest. No, yeah, the medium chest, because the medium chest takes 1,500 to unlock the second 2 rows, whereas if you're crafting it at a crafting station, it either takes 500 or 1,000 Dreamlight. You got a lot of pathing that you no longer want. I've crafted a lot of pathing by mistake, so I'm going to definitely uncraft that. You want your fish tanks upgraded. Oh my god, yes. I didn't even think about that item. The fish tanks are really nice. I would love to see them upgraded and maybe get like an upgrade to the aesthetic of it if you upgrade it. Maybe you can actually see fish or something inside of the fish tank if you upgrade it more. So we're gonna have to wait so that's what I'm not sure about, Ross. The way they phrased it, they said you within a couple of weeks or throughout a couple of weeks, you're gonna see the Cheshire Cat pop up and like do things before you get him into the valley. I don't know if that means starting now or later on. So, or like when the update drops. I hope it's not too time gated because I would love to get both of the characters as soon as possible into my valley and like start decorating around and getting their friendship rewards. I wouldn't want to wait too long before getting the Cheshire Cat.
Add more slots to any small or medium-sized chest.
I think 8,500 for a chest upgrade is unreasonable. I could craft the cheaper version for 1,000 Dreamlight. Or is it 5,000 Dreamlight? One of the two. It's one of the two. I don't remember which. We'll go into the game and we'll check. And this, okay, this function, I'm really confused what it means with the whole items, because I don't even remember what the original footprint is of the table. So we'll go into the game and we'll look at this one as well. I think that's important because these food items make sense to me where they're placed so close together, but why is this fruit salad taking up 4 squares when it could only take up 1 square? It should be an option to spend Dreamlight or gold. My gold is just sitting around. I'm not doing anything with the gold that I'm getting in my valley. I think that could be a nice substitute. The Cheshire Cat's going to be your favorite new Dream Snap buddy. For me, I think it's going to be R2-D2. I'm very excited about that.
Lastly, set the perfect table with a new subgrid for furniture, allowing you to fill surfaces to the brim for the ultimate feast.
You can also see you're kind of almost in a different view when you're editing the tables and putting items on it, so I wonder if it almost takes you to like another decorating mode within decorating mode to do tables. Can we please use dark shards? Oh yeah. Dark shards to convert into Dreamlight, or dark shards to use for crafting items instead of the dream shards. That would be preferable. It'll be like Stitch where we had to wait 2 weeks to unlock him. Did we have to wait 2 weeks? Oh my god, Stitch came out so long ago, I don't even remember that. But probably, there's a chance. I think Stitch and the Cheshire Cat would be really good friends with each other for sure.
On the topic of decorating, let's get into what you can expect from our upcoming Star Path, Garden of Whimsy. This star path honors the spring season with...
I'm very excited about the star path. I took down my entire fairy core meadow a few weeks ago and now I regret it because look at all these items. Although I am making a Victorian countryside meadow right now, so some of the outfits that we're getting could potentially maybe work with that. Although I think they're a little bit too whimsical for the aesthetic that I'm going for in my Victorian build, but I'm this gazebo, I think I'm going to be putting everywhere on my meadow floating island. I think it's going to be, maybe I'll just fill my entire meadow floating island with this gazebo. And in terms of reskins for the star path, right now my guesses for reskins are definitely these 3 items. So this gazebo, this light, and this foliage piece. I think these 3 are definitely going to be reskins. And I hope they give us better reskins than what they did for Oasis Retreat, where you can't even tell the difference between the original version and the recolored version. So fingers crossed about that.
With dreamlike items inspired by Disney's Alice in Wonderland and Disney...
Oh, with the socks and Donald, I remember that. Yeah. And I think, okay, this item here, it might be like a bird feeder. That's what I think this is. We better get, I was thinking the same thing, Chill Chaos. Putting mannequins outdoors, we need to be able to do that. I think that's definitely a must. And maybe even a more variety of mannequins, maybe different colorways. Instead of just black and white, maybe we can get a wood tone option. Or some more like pinks and blues and something really quirky. This is the Alice in Wonderland update, so they can definitely fit it in here without any problem. This fountain's really cute. I like the fact that it's different from Ever After, so it's not similar to Teapot Falls where they're just essentially reusing those assets. They might have made it smaller, but they definitely made it different enough where you can't tell that it's the same. And I really like that. And they changed the colors. They made it look really nice, very colorful. And I think the idea of putting Whimsy and Fairy together is a very interesting combination, and it works. Because I love this table that has essentially a tablecloth made of spider webs. That's so smart. And I love how it looks. And I absolutely despise spiders. They scare me. I don't like spiders, but I'm fine with this. This is fine. You wonder if we're getting anything new in Daisy's shop. I was talking about this in my last stream. I never go into Daisy's shop because I never have anything to buy there. It's the same thing. I have no reason to use it. So I want to see more Touch of Magic items that are added to the game. So I hope that's something that they focus on eventually. You hope Daisy gets a dream style to match Minnie. That would be so adorable. I would love to do a dream style or like a dream snaps with both of them then.
These berries. Choose from a variety of Victorian and pixie inspired outfits.
Like this outfit is stunning. It's so nice. I love the crown. I love the dress, and even when she's twirling around, the dress is kind of warping, but it looks really good because this is a Whimsy star path, so it kind of makes sense. And it works. And I really like that.
And host your own tea party in the valley with all your friends.
This is so exciting though for me. This feature in photo mode where you can change the time of day without having to go in and out of photo mode and going into your settings. You can change the depth of field. I'm really interested to see how the depth of field is going to work. The contrast, the saturation, the brightness, the vignette, like this, we needed this. It's almost like we're editing the picture before we're taking it instead of after we're taking it, which is really, really cool. It's delicate enough to not be sinister looking exactly. Minnie's dream style is so cute.
However, no tea party is complete without special guests. Put a spring in your step with a new mini dream style and animal.
Like, look how adorable she looks. Even her makeup is so cute. The hat is beautiful. The dress, the color really suits her. And we're getting... Can we say that this is a third character from Alice in Wonderland that we're getting into our game? Because it technically is, right? Although we're getting it as a companion, I think it counts. And it might have the same pose or the photo mode pose as the Sunlit Plateau birds, the sunbirds. But yeah, I really like that. And it's in the star path, so at least it's accessible to most people. Unless they put it in the premium star path, then that would be a little bit more inaccessible if people decide not to go for the premium star path. I mean, seeing the items we already have on here without actually looking at their full roster of what they could potentially have with the star path, I already think that the premium star path is definitely going to be worth it. But yeah, that's the caterpillar as the butterfly. And you can see the face, you can tell that, like, you can see that it's that character. And they've just given it to us as a companion instead of as a villager, which honestly, I'm okay with. Yeah, this is great.
Companion unlockable in the Garden of Whimsy Star Path. Now, we've got one last exciting thing to share. New premium shop content arrives.
This house, when I first saw this, I was like, are we getting like a new item that's similar to Remy's? And then the moment I noticed the roof of this building, I was like, oh my god, this is Star Wars. I wasn't even paying attention to the sound at that point, like the music that was playing when they introduced the premium shop title, but oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the Star Wars stuff.
Season from a galaxy far, far away. Dress in fashion.
Like, this outfit is really nice. I'm almost debating, I don't know if I want to get the outfit, but at the same time, I'm going to be getting the house skin, I know that. I'm going to be getting R2-D2, and I'm definitely getting the lightsaber. So, I mean, I have to get the outfit then, right? It's almost like I have to get it. And that just means it's going to bleed me dry of my moonstones.
Straight from Naboo and pick up an adventurous companion.
This is a must-have in the game, and I really wonder what the photo mode pose is going to be for this. Why are they adding Star Wars? Because Star Wars is technically Disney's property, so probably why. And it's a popular franchise, so I think that's one of the reasons. Maybe they want to get like a wider audience in DDV. I don't know, but the main reason is because the May the 4th is coming out, or happening on May the 4th, which is essentially Star Wars Day. So I think they just wanted to treat people to it. I don't have an actual reason for why. Maybe they're prepping us for an expansion pass that we're gonna get, Star Wars related. I don't know, but personally, I'm not complaining. I'm very happy with this. I think R2-D2 is going to be running around the valley with me very often. And he might be my companion of choice until we get Pascal in the game. And then it's only going to be Pascal. Always and forever, it's going to be Pascal.
R2-D2, a new lightsaber hand accessory will...
You can also see a little robot here on top of the house skin. I wonder if that's like constantly going to be moving around on top of the house skin, or if we can interact with it to turn it on and off, or like to pause it and unpause it. Now Wally and Eve will have another robot buddy? Yes, exactly. Star Wars Dream Bundle incoming. Oh, interesting. I don't know if this is gonna be a Dream Bundle though, will it? Will it be a Dream Bundle, or will it just be separate items in the premium shop? And speaking of Dream Bundles, we haven't gotten a Dream Bundle in a very, very long time. The last one we got, I think, was the Ariel bundle, right? And it's been more than 6 months now since we've gotten it. I think it's about time we get another one, and I want a beast dream bundle because I need Adam in the game. His name is Adam, right? Oh my god, I forgot his name. I'm blanking. I'm like messing up all the princes' names in my head. Okay, let's keep going.
Also be available, featuring its own exclusive outer-worldly photo pose. These items will be available in the premium shop ahead of May the 4th, so you can celebrate Star Wars Day in style. Be sure not to...
This is what I like. They're giving it to us before Star Wars Day, so we can actually wear the outfit and enjoy it on Star Wars Day and potentially like decorate an entire area for this before it comes out. And I'm assuming we're probably going to get a Dream Snaps Week theme related to Star Wars with all the items that they're giving us. Then we'll need Baymax to complete the robot crew. Oh yeah, for sure. Baymax is so... yeah, I would love Baymax in the game. If anything, they should just tease, oh, a new upcoming Star Wars game. Yeah, other people were saying that too. They would prefer like a separate game for Star Wars and Marvel. But I guess they're not going in that direction, at least not with Star Wars. They might go in that direction for Marvel, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen for this game. Or at least for Star Wars in this game. Baymax is a favorite for you. Oh, nice. It reminds you of the Loungefly collab. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I didn't really see the big deal with the Loungefly collab. I don't know why they made it such a big deal in the game. I never used the Loungefly items in my valley ever. I personally don't see a point in that collab. It's definitely nice items. I liked the glow-in-the-dark bag that we got, but other than that, I wasn't very fond of that collaboration. I think they could have definitely done something else instead of that. You're gonna be broke all over again. You're gonna get the star path. Yeah, this update is definitely going to tank moonstones for a lot of people, especially for those with a fairy core aesthetic. I think the star path for sure. I'm sure they're going to be putting more fairy core items in the premium shop as well. Right now they've only teased Star Wars, but I'm sure there's a lot more to come. And once the update comes out, I'm sure Dreamlight Leaks is also going to let us know about all the potential items we could be getting in the premium shop, which I'm very excited to dive into.
With that, we've reached the end of this developer update.
Alright, well that's the end of the developer update, and it is coming out on April 23rd for anyone that wasn't aware of that. But, oh my god, wow, there's a lot of villagers here. I'm so excited about this update. I think it's going to be absolutely incredible. And for those of you guys wondering, my Victorian meadow, because we were talking about like the Victorian aspect of the update with like the dresses and stuff. I've almost done like a countryside aesthetic. I'm still working on it. It's not done yet. But this is essentially like Lady Tremaine's house. We've got Belle over here. We've got like a little overlook onto the beach. You'd rather have a Star Wars valley, yeah. Hardly ever wear bags. I only wear bags for dream snaps, and even then I don't use the Loungefly bags. I use something that you either can't see or matches the theme. You'd rather have a Star Wars DLC rather than having to keep up with 2 games. That's how I feel personally. I would love to have Star Wars and Marvel in this game, and if people choose to get the expansion pass, I think that's the whole point of an expansion pass, right? You don't need to buy it if you don't want to. And for content such as Star Wars and Marvel, which is very specifically catered to people either liking it or not liking it, an expansion pass for this game is definitely a way to go. They need to up the number of slots in saved items. Yes, they do. We only have like 3 right now, or is it 4? We have 4. And that's not enough. This is my little Belle farm area, and essentially it's got a little, it's like a Pegasus compound. It has all the little Pegasus here. It's like a Pegasus farm. A safe haven for them. We've got a little water. I changed the rug here. I made it a bit more realistic water looking instead of fake water looking. So this is done here. I still need to decorate this blue house. I haven't finished that one yet. And we did this one. This house is going to essentially be a pool. Or not a pool, oh my god, a school? Excuse me. I'm losing my mind. And in their backyard is essentially the play area for the kids when they're done with their classes or if they have recess. And here's going to be a nice mansion. We're going to do like Charlotte's bedroom on the inside. And this is our little town square. This is our main house, so I can't get rid of the mailbox here, but I've just made it a little coffee house bakery on the outside. You'd rather have some of the older Disney content brought in than a Star Wars or Marvel. Okay. Still need Atlantis and Treasure Planet. I agree about Atlantis. Have I decided what I'm wearing? That's what I'm interested in figuring out. I was thinking just sticking to my Snow White outfit but taking the wings off. Because I don't know if I want to use the skin that we got for Alice and dress exactly like Alice. I'm debating if I should do that or not. I don't know, do you guys have any suggestions for what we should wear? You're wearing the Alice dress to meet her. Very nice. And then we have a flower shop here, and in the back we have a little flower shop area as well, so it extends onto the outside. And here we have a library. Hope, thank you so much for subscribing. And here we have Belle's Safe Haven. It's actually been Ursula's Safe Haven for the longest time. Every time I get here, I see Ursula here. It's like Belle leaves and Ursula shows up. You want Winnie the Pooh? Yes. Yes, my most anticipated realms or characters or themes, I guess you could say, that I want in the game are Winnie the Pooh, Cars, Snow White, and Dumbo. Those are the 4 that I want in my game. Top 4. Okay, we're supposed to be prepping for the update, right? How are we gonna prep? Are we gonna make money? What are we gonna do? I'm not gonna do anything with my Easter eggs. I don't really see the point in collecting them anymore. Oh, Tinkerbell and Friends, of course. That, I would love to get all the fairies, not just Tinkerbell, but all the other ones as well. I really want them in the game. Thank you so much, Moma. I really appreciate it. I'm improving my decor skills over time. Also, thank you guys for 23 likes on the stream. That is crazy. It's barely been an hour. Thank you so much for that. Oh yeah, Cinderella. I forgot about Cinderella too. Oh my god. Can I do a top 5? Cinderella's in that, gonna be added to that top 5 for sure. We need sidekicks like Pluto. Yes, I don't want him as a companion. I want him as an actual villager though. I would be really upset if we get Pluto as a companion. I would really want like Maximus from Tangled. Maximus as a villager, Pascal as a companion, and we have the option to horseback ride on Maximus or any other horses that we get in the game as characters. Maybe that can be like their feature. Instead of like time bending or something like that, we could have riding as one of those features essentially. And maybe the more, and then all the horse companions or all the horse villagers could be riders. I would like that. Maximus as a glider companion. That's another alternative. He can have the ability to double as a glider and as a villager. So if you have him activated in the glider section, then you can go around your valley with Maximus. If that makes sense. Oh, we were going to look at the tables, weren't we? Okay, I need to see the current footprint of this table, because I need to figure something out. Also, I'm going to split this because we need one of these to place down. Oh, drop. Also, if you guys are wondering how I got so many of these belts and magnets, because we're currently working on getting all of the ancient vacuums I can possibly get to fill out my Eternity Isle, I went to my alt account that I play DDV on my Apple Arcade, and I had all of these just lying around, so I just went and I picked everything up. Because I'm lazy. Lady and the Tramp, yes, we already have Lady's house, so it's inevitable that we're going to be getting Lady and the Tramp soon. And they've been pushing Winnie the Pooh content so much with this last update. I really hope that in the second part of their roadmap that they reveal, whenever they reveal, we get Winnie the Pooh as one of them. I'm going to try and place down the same table from the trailer. I should have it. No, not that one. It was one of the older tables. Do I not have it? I might not have it. Because I want to see the exact... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Mahogany table. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is different because in the video, it's 4 by 5. Or 4 by 10, I guess. And here it's 2 by 5. So they've essentially given us more slots. So right now you can only place it. Okay, so it's not any different. It just, for bigger items, it gives you more variety to place things in the center. I get it. I get this. Okay, I like this function. I like this. Okay. I'm glad we figured that out. You don't want any heroes like Iron Man or Spider-Man, but more characters like Wanda, Captain America, Doctor Strange, Rocket, Groot, and Hawkeye. I want Rocket and Groot. Like, if I had to choose Marvel characters to join my game first, it would be Rocket, Raccoon, and Groot. I mean, easily. And imagine if we get Groot as baby Groot, and then we have dream styles to turn him into like the teenage Groot or the adult Groot. That would be insane. I would love that. Donald's nephews, yes. Oh, don't worry, Amanda. You're fine. We were just looking at the trailer. We're starting in-game now. I'm very excited for the update, Taylor. It's going to be great. You doubt they'll keep us from Winnie the Pooh and Tinkerbell for too long. They're both amazing. Yeah, they're very popular and in demand. And people are constantly asking about it in the game, so I'm assuming they're going to be listening to that and taking notes behind the scenes and giving us that in the future for sure. You're not excited for anything Star Wars. Fair enough, then you don't have to get it because those are going to be premium shop items, so you'll definitely have a choice of whether you want to get those items or not. What did I want to do? I wanted to do something and I forgot. We're supposed to be prepping for the update, so I think that means getting money, which means going to a floating island. Jungle Book Realm. Interesting. I was never a fan of Jungle Book growing up. It's been a long time since I've seen it, so maybe I just need to reintroduce myself to that world. There's a lot of prep to do for this update to the point where I don't even remember what I need to do. But I think money is an important aspect of this update, especially if you get item from Scrooge's store and I want to get like 20 more. I'm going to need money to do that. Very excited about R2-D2. It's going to be incredible. I'm so excited for that. When will we get Skull Island? Never. So I think this summer with the Peter Pan update. Oh, my crops are... Oh, they're ready. They're ready. My crops are ready. Okay, good. I was so scared. I'm like, oh my god. Look at how easy that was. That looks so satisfying. Where is Wally? Oh my god, he's running away. So I think in the summer when we get the Peter Pan update, hopefully we'll get I'm wondering if Skull Rock will take us inside Neverland. Maybe that'll be like a quote-unquote realm door. Except instead of being in the Dream Castle, it'll be in Skull Rock. Favorite moneymaker in the game? Pumpkins. That's mine. I love pumpkins. Oh, I need to get rid of my inventory. Oh. I should have enough space for the pumpkins, actually. We should be fine. Yeah, I think it'll be close to... So we're getting this update April 23rd. So 23rd, so May 23rd, June 23rd. Maybe like end of June, beginning of July. I think we could maybe potential timeline would be around there. Or it could be mid-July to end July. All of your villagers are gardeners. Oh, nice. I have enough villagers as gardeners to get like potential of getting like 4 stacks of the pumpkins. Same goes for mining. I have enough to potentially get 4 stacks. Or like 4 in like a stack, how you can see like the +4 showing up. I have 6 fishing companions or 5. I think I have 5 or 6. Enough to get 1 extra fish every time I fish. And I have 3 snippet catchers, which are all like the Storybook Vale characters. And everyone else is a time bender, because I need a lot of mist to use my ancient vacuum and stuff. Pineapples are good too. Robert, hello, welcome in. How's everyone doing today, by the way? For anyone joining in, lurking around, thank you for being here. And I missed a golden spot, of course. You hope we get a Star Wars event similar to the Disney parks. Oh. It would be cool to get like a Star Path that's like Star Wars themed, potentially. But not really, no. I don't think so. Maybe. I'm debating. How many stacks do I have? Oh wow, I already got 4 stacks. Interesting. Oh my god, another gold spot. Oops. I'm trying to think about like what potential surprises they could have for us that they haven't already revealed in this developer update. You're excited for Star Wars, but not enough for you to want a Star Path. Yeah, the moment I said Star Path, I was like, I don't think people are gonna like that. Or at least a lot of people might not like that. So, kind of backtracked on that, but items here and there are fine, and if they give an expansion pass, then great. But a Star Path that lasts like 60 days, I don't think is worth it, because there's going to be a lot of people then that won't be interested and probably won't play the game then for those 6 weeks or 2 months. If you ever get a Star Wars Star Path, you'll be able to see exactly, people will either save their Moonstone because they don't want to participate in it. Again, this game is all about like personal preference, right? So there's definitely going to be content that not everyone's going to like. And it's not going to be like a unanimous, oh my god, I want this. There's going to be people that are upset. There's going to be people that are happy. And unfortunately, DDV can't make everyone happy at the same time. If only... It looks like a random rabbit will come out of the realm. Yes, it does seem like that's going to happen for sure. Also, something else I need to do before I forget. I need to move my ancient... Why do I always start on this side when I'm vacuuming or gardening? I should start with the side that has the ancient vacuum already there. I don't really understand my own logic when I'm doing this sometimes. That's true too. See, exactly. There's all of like the star paths and even premium shops, they're all optional. But I think what frustrates people then is the fact that they have to wait so long between updates, which is realistic. Like, you can't expect updates to come out every week for a game like this. So, I mean, there's always going to be people that aren't happy with the content that's coming out, and that's completely fine. How many plots of each vegetables do you do? 34? Because technically one of the slots is taken up by the ancient vacuum. So I've made all the plots big enough so that the advanced ancient vacuum can fit on it. I shouldn't have gardened these ones because now these digging spots are going to disappear because I don't have any more pumpkin seeds. Let's just quickly go get pumpkin seeds. I also need to find my moonstone chest for today. Oh, so this machine is from the Eternity Isle expansion pass, Hope. So if you get that expansion pass specifically, you'll be able to unlock ancient machines. So one of them is an ancient gardener, where essentially when you place it down, you can dig holes in that specific section and then plant things automatically and harvest things automatically, and it costs mist. Similarly, there's an ancient cooker, so it takes mist. So it's essentially like the slow cooker that we have from the Tiana update, but it's a faster version. And again, it costs mist, which is the currency that comes with the Eternity Isle expansion pass. We also have a vacuum, so it's this thing right here is the vacuum. So if you go up to it, you can collect everything that you want from that specific biome. So for example, right now I have 20 night thorns around my Forgotten Lands. So if I click this and say collect, so for example, if I click 20, it'll cost 200 mist to get rid of all the night thorns in my Forgotten Lands, essentially. Oops. Are we getting a butterfly companion in the star path? Yes. And it's actually a character from Alice in Wonderland, which is great. It's like 2 in 1. 278,000, that's not bad. But I'm probably going to end up spending, let's spend 100,000, right? Or I'll spend until I get to 600,000 in my, like one more stack. There we go, that should be enough. And now we're going to go back. Yeah, we're going to be getting the singing flowers as well. That was one of their teasers from when they did the emojis with the star path. Do I do the veggie platter trick sometimes? What's the veggie platter trick? I don't think I've ever heard of that. If you look at the cover art for the update, you'll see the singing flowers in the back on the left. I don't know why I didn't see the cover art. Did they not post it anywhere? Because I don't see the cover art, like, and I didn't see it on their Twitter page or anything, and when I was looking at, like, their website, I didn't see any article or any promotional material about it on their website either. And so if I go to Disney Dreamlight Valley and their website specifically, it's posted. Really, I might have missed it. I'm gonna go check it right now. Genuinely curious. DDV. Oh, their actual cover page on their Twitter that they added. Oh my god, I need to break this down too. They have a giant cupcake. They have a teapot. They have like flowers on the floor. They have a frog pond. They have the singing. Oh, I see the singing flowers. I see them now. They look nice. The singing flowers look really nice. The castle pieces in the back. Oh my god, imagine if we get those as decor pieces. Okay, I'll have to break this down. I didn't even notice that they changed it. Thank you for telling me that. Oh, there, now I see it. They posted it 1 hour ago. That's why I didn't find it. Awesome. We'll definitely have to take a look at that. There's so many things to break down. Oh my god. That's good though. It's good. We're getting content. That's a good thing. Let me... Oh, I need to put all these away. The pumpkin seeds away. Let's do that first before I forget. You hope there's a puzzle in the realm. There is. There's a game in the realm that's similar to the Aladdin game in Scrooge's store, which I'm so excited about. That was one of the best things about the Aladdin quest line in general. I really loved that. The pencil bird in the tree. Oh my god. We're gonna have to break down that image shot by shot. So exciting. And it seems, okay, so Dreams, my plaza floating island, right, that I'm working on, do you think Alice's house would look good there? Because I didn't even consider that until like right now. I think it could work if I decorate it like with foliage and stuff. Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely missed that. Hope. So, veggie platter is 3 pumpkins and they sell for more than singular pumpkins. Really? Oh, okay. I did not know that. I'm just honestly, for me, it's more like I don't want to put in more effort by making the veggie platters. So I just sell the pumpkins directly. And if it takes me a little longer, I'm okay with that. It doesn't really bug me all that much because, again, the game is doing all the hard work because I'm not watering these myself. They just water themselves. So when it rains... You think the Cheshire Cat tree would look good there too? Okay. Yeah, because I was like, where would it look good? But I think... I might just put her in my plaza floating island then. Yeah. Today I am going out for dinner. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a members only stream tonight. And if I can't do it tonight, I will do it tomorrow. And then hopefully we can work more on the plaza and actually potentially get it done. I don't know if it'll ever actually be done, but as done as possible. So that I can start having people over to visit it. Use the auto cooker to make 90 pumpkin veggie platters. They sell for 250K. But doesn't it take mist to use? Okay, here's the thing. I'll be able to do that once I get all my ancient vacuums done. Because right now I'm trying to grind for mist for the ancient vacuums. And as you saw, I have like 3,000 mist left. So I need to work on that first, and then I can start collecting mist so that I can use it for things other than crafting vacuums. You sell pumpkins, too much work to turn them into food. Yeah. So after I get all the mist I need, then I can start crafting some ancient cookers. And then I can use the ancient cookers to make the veggie platters with the pumpkins. So that's like a long haul plan for the future. Right now, just harvesting pumpkins is the way to go, I think. Alright, but we are going to have to find my moonstone chest because right now moonstones are very high in demand. I do have a decent, like I have a lot of moonstones. I don't know if it's going to be enough for this update. I have 50,000 almost, which I mean, if you take into consideration like house styles and stuff, I might pass on certain house styles. I don't know, but so far, the one that we've seen, which is the Star Wars one, I definitely want it. So that's already going to set me back. I'm going to assume 3750. Oh, thank you so much, Dreams. I'm definitely going to have a great dinner. I've been saving my appetite. So, it better be good. It better be good. I wish we could gift mist or like drop mist somehow so that if people want it, they can get it. Valley visits and whatever. That would have been really, really nice. The one way you can save mist for other people is if you get mist somehow, try to go around it so you don't collect it. And then when someone visits your valley, they can go through it and collect it themselves. Am I going to make a storage room for the Alice update? I could. I mean, I'm not going to use it like functionally for me to use, but if you're interested, I can always make one for like video purposes, just like to give ideas to people. If that's something that you guys are interested in, I can definitely do that. You thought your 7K was... It depends on what you want in the premium shop, really, because it's all personal preference, and the premium shop is all about getting what you want to get without being... I mean, I guess you are pressured because you see something you like and then you can't get it, which I completely understand. I was in that boat for the longest time, and then for some reason I had very good luck with like 4K streak. I had 4K streak for like 6 times in a row, which has never happened to me before. So I was very shocked at that development. There was something else I wanted to see from the trailer that I wanted to confirm. Oh, it was the price of chests. How much they cost to craft and stuff. One second, let's go to the crafting station. That's important to figure out and finesse. Exactly, I can't complain about having 50K, and that's not what I'm doing at all. It's more like, I know I'm gonna want a lot of things from this update in the premium shop, so I'm trying to pace myself accordingly. There's a few things that I've kind of wanted that I've passed up on or that I've favorited. So for example, there's still 2 house skins that I want and I haven't gotten yet because I'm like, I know the Alice in Wonderland is coming out and I don't want to not have moonstones. So I haven't gotten the Cloud Cottage, which is a house I really, really want. And I haven't gotten the monstrous house, which, I mean, now that I think about it, I might not even want the monstrous house. And I might replace this with something else. But let me see. Is there anything in the current shop that I want to replace it with? I don't think so. I haven't gotten the Hoppy Topiary or the Eeyore bunny ears and tail. I only got the Easter set and the Alice costume this week. And like these ears are very cute. And apparently this topiary, you can also sit on this topiary, which is really cute. We don't have that type of topiary, I don't think. So that's something that's definitely unique about it. But logically it didn't make sense because I would probably have only used this item, this topiary, for this week's Dream Snaps. And that's not worth 1,000 moonstones for me. I was able to make like a much better Dream Snaps without this than with it. So just kind of, you know, being a little logical in my moonstone spending. And like anything that I've gotten, like moonstone wise and stuff like that, I've never had to buy a moonstone pack since this game came out. So every moonstone that I get is either from Dream Snaps or from moonstone chests. So that's something that I'm really proud of being able to do. So I just need to essentially be very specific on what I want to get and what I don't want to get. And I have to be happy with my decision without feeling guilty about it. In the future, I don't know what's going to happen, if I'm going to have to cave and buy a moonstone pack. I don't know. I hope that doesn't happen, but that's for the future. Thank you guys so much for 30 likes on the stream. That is absolutely insane. I really appreciate the support, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out, for lurking. It means everything to me. Thank you for enjoying my content, sticking around, chatting. And Matt, hello, welcome in. Okay, what else? Bye, dreams. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you soon. I'm still waiting. I've got your Storybook Vale tour on my playlist. I need to watch it. I'm gonna get to that soon, I promise. We need to do... What do we need to do? Do we want to do some time bending? I mean, what kind of prep am I supposed to do for this update exactly? In the sense of like, I think I have everything that I need for the update in terms of meals. If anything, I can just cook fruit salads when I need to. But other than that, I have everything. So I think I need mist, because I'm gonna need mist to like get resources fast. Minnie looks adorable. I'm so excited to get her dream style. It's gonna look so cute. Here's the thing though, we have so many Minnie dream styles. If we go to collections, I actually want to see all the which characters have dream styles and which ones don't. So we have Aladdin and Jasmine. Belle has 3. One is from a dream bundle. We don't have any for Beast, so I want to get his transformation bundle so that we can get one for Beast. And Adam, I think his name is Adam. His prince name is Adam, right? I don't know why I'm like blanking on that and forgetting that. Fairy Godmother, we have one. It was a Star Path outfit, I'm pretty sure. Mirabelle, we don't have one. I'm not very interested in getting a dream style for Mirabelle, if I'm being honest. We have one for Anna, Elsa. I think they both were premium shop items. One second. Was this a premium shop? I think this was a premium shop. Dream style. Elsa's was definitely a premium shop dream style. We have Stitch, so we have the Halloween one and the dream bundle. I think Kristoff and Olaf definitely deserve some form of dream style. I think, oh, Summertime Olaf from... Yeah, I think that would be really cool to get in the game. We have one for every single Mickey and Friends character, but Donald's is a premium shop item, which I didn't get. We have 3 for Minnie already. So I don't understand why they gave us another outfit for Minnie in the Star Path. I think they could have chosen a different character. Just like based on like how many characters we have in the game as a whole. I don't know why they're focusing on characters that already have a lot of dream styles. And like, Mickey has 5. 2 of them I don't have. Goofy. Your goal for the game is to collect every dream style. When the premium shop first started, my goal was to get every dream style and every house style. And then I sort of changed my way of thinking to only get items I know I'm going to use. So there's a lot of dream styles I am never going to use. So like the summer Scrooge and the summer Merlin outfit, I'm never going to use that, so I never bothered getting them. Even a lot of house styles I've passed up on because I knew I would never decorate with them or do my valley up with those things. So I've tried to make myself better at saying no to certain items in the premium shop, so I'm not the type of person who needs to be a completist when it comes to the premium shop. Completist in the sense of like any like base game stuff, yes, I would want to complete that, whether it's like the Dreamlight quests and stuff. But when it comes to the premium shop, I'm a bit more reserved, and I'm like, it's okay if I don't have 100% of everything. As long as I can use it, that's my way of thinking. But I like how everyone has their own goals. So because essentially I was also like, I need to get every single dream style in the game. But since then I've changed my thinking. Donald. Yeah, he already has 4. Well, technically 3. Daisy has 1. I'm happy that Maui doesn't have a dream style. I don't want him to have a dream style. I don't have Moana's second dream style. Mike and Sully, this was like Star Path. Mulan, we got with Star Path. Mushu, we don't have. I don't think we need a dream style for Mushu. Ratatouille, we don't have one. It would be nice to get him in a chef hat, maybe, with like a chef outfit, but in a Star Path, I wouldn't want that. Or no, in a premium shop, because I wouldn't think it would be worth it if it was in a Star Path. Mother Gothel, to be fair, I don't think she needs a dream style. I like her outfit the way it is. Do any of these characters need a dream style? I don't think they do. Little Mermaid, we have 3 for Ariel. 1 is her human form. Okay, I don't think we should count her human form because that's essentially base game. We have 2 dream styles, 1 from a Star Path and 1 from a dream bundle. We should get 1 for Eric. I need a dream style for Eric. Remy needs his friends in the game. I agree. I hope they add some more Ratatouille characters in the future. Not before Winnie the Pooh or Dumbo or Snow White. I think for me that takes precedence over Remy. But I agree that he needs friends in the valley for sure. Ursula has the dream bundle. Tiana could use... I'm surprised they didn't give us a Tiana dream style when she came to the game. Everybody should have seasonal styles. I think every single character should have gotten a dream style from their friendship reward. That's what I think. And we should have gotten every character's main outfit as an outfit for ourselves as the final friendship reward. That's where I stand on the whole friendship rewards things. I think getting star coins and motifs is not enough. It's just, I don't understand that logic of like why they would put that in a star path or in a friendship reward for a character. Merlin, like again, Summer Merlin, I would never get that. Festive Merlin was, I think, a star path item. See, okay, here's the thing. Jack got his Santa outfit dream style from his questing friendship reward. This is what I want to see. If they should take away one thing from the Jack Skellington update, it should be this. This is what I want. You want an entire New Orleans realm. Ooh. Yeah, I would love Charlotte in the game. Oh my god. Yes. Naveen and Charlotte, would love them in the game. Okay. Buzz's dream style was completely unnecessary. It's not like I can see him any better when he's in the valley. He just looks just as small, except he's blue instead of white and green. This is, I think, the most, in my opinion, the most useless dream style. And I have it activated because I've had it activated since we got it. So I haven't taken it off and changed it to the other one. But I think it's the most unnecessary one of all of them. Wally has his dream bundle outfit. Vanellope doesn't have one. I think Vanellope could use a dream style. Maybe not soon, but sometime in the future, maybe. But that's my take on outfits, at least for dream style wise. Now, looking at our outfit, because Dreams did ask me, what am I wearing when the update comes out? The answer right now is I have no idea. So maybe we can figure that out. We can put it on a mannequin inside our house so that it's ready to go when the update is here. I would definitely count this as prep for the update. So my first option was, of course, to keep this Snow White outfit. I don't know how many of you think this is the outfit I should wear? Let me know. Maybe her race uniform. Yeah, that could be a nice dream style for Vanellope for sure. Alright, if I go to the dresses section, if I'm not wearing Snow White, what other options are there that are kind of Alice in Wonderland theme? We should be able to dress them up ourselves. Oh, that would be nice. It is a touch of magic, Grasshopper, yes. You'd love Tiana in her big green ball gown. I'm so upset that we didn't get that as a dream style in the Star Path. It should have been in the Star Path. My fit is cute, but not Alice-y. That's what I'm thinking too. I don't know how to make it more Alice-y without just using her Alice dress, which I did get. I did get it. But I also don't want to look exactly like Alice when we go into the realm. Do I have a video on how to do it? No, I don't. Unfortunately. This is actually the first touch of magic thing I made. I was like, you know what? Snow White's dress seems like the most simple thing to make touch of magic for. And the reason I didn't make a video about it, Hope, is because it took me hours. And that's for this dress. It took me hours to make this. This simple little thing. There are very many creators that can make much better outfits in half the time than I ever could. But I was so proud of this outfit. I wear it so often because it took me so long to make it. And yeah, maybe one day I'll do a touch of magic thing with it, like a video. How did you do 2 separate colors? So essentially, the base of the dress, I used a yellow color. And then the blue part of the dress, I essentially used like a rectangular shape or something like that. And put that blue square there to separate the 2 colors and make it look like it's like a 2-piece dress. And then buttons, I used circle, like the circle motif, and I shrunk it down. And then I used another like square or block color with like the light blue on the sleeve, and then I used a slim rectangle for the red. And I did like the mirroring thing, so it mirrored on both sides evenly. And like in hindsight, this does look very simple, but for me, this was so much work. And being on the Switch, just made it 10 times more difficult for me. Thank you so much, Hope. I really appreciate it. What about the skirt from the Rock and Roll Star Path? Doesn't it have red, white, black color blocking? Let me see. Yeah, it does. Oh. So if we go with like a red, white, and black theme, that's a good idea. Okay, wait. If we do that, I like this idea. 1 second. I'm gonna get rid of this. I want to change my socks. Like the playing cards. So I was thinking maybe we can do this white and black stripe, right? And then in terms of shirts and jacket, let's go to tops. Oh, actually, no, let's take the jacket off first. And let's go to tops. Yeah, like the playing cards. This is a good idea. We can have this like as a back burner outfit for sure. I love that skirt idea. No. Will this get tucked in? Oh, it will. Interesting. Well, Queen of Hearts. Would this make sense? Queen of Hearts outfit. It doesn't match though. The idea is there. The execution is not. What else? Well, we got this athletic shirt that's... Oh, I don't know. No. Black? Just like plain black? The white shirt, right? The beachy one that we got? Let me go to the top. It does give Alice. It does. I see what you mean. I think we need more top variety. Top shorts and skirts is lacking in the game severely. I think I need to stick with either a dress or an outfit because I'm not married to this idea. Let me look at shorts and more skirt options first. Yeah, none of this. Let's look at skirts. You're dressing up like Mad Hatter inspired. Oh, very fun. Let me see if there's anything in pants. There's this checkerboard one actually. Oh, there's also this checkerboard chef hat. Oh, not hat. Oh my god. Chef pants. Sorry. Okay, wait. That could work. I need to get rid of the skirt though. And I need to change my shirt. Like this shirt is not gonna work for this. What if we do like a yellow shirt? Do we have a shirt like this but in red? Because if we had this in red, then that would be great. What are we making Alice and the Cat's Drops Around the Valley? I'm going to be making both of them into time benders. The colorful button down with the long sleeves. Oh. Colorful button down. You mean this one, the plaid one? Red plaid. This is like too much checkerboard. It's too checkerboardy. Oh. This is interesting. Same row as the other one, the ruffle one. Oh, this one. No. Let me go to my Alice outfit. Let me go to costume. You're gonna make them gardeners. Oh, very nice. The thing is, the hairband with this hairstyle is perfect. I might have to do this one. Either this one, and I can always change into my Snow White outfit. Does that sound fair enough? If I wear this one, but then change into my Snow White outfit if I need to. Oops, sorry about that. Alice as a gardener and Cheshire Cat as a mining to start. And then you're gonna change after level 10. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight to time benders. You like the Snow White dress I made? You might wear the Alice costume, Amanda. Yeah, well, I can keep this on the back burner. I have two great options. I can choose one or the other. Let's see what other options there are here. If I go with this, would that be funny? That would be hilarious. If I go dressed up as the evil queen, maybe as... Oh, maybe I can match. Maybe I can be a little bug. I can be a little bug in the Alice in Wonderland realm. That's totally cute. This is definitely an option to go more on like the quirky side of things. It is DDV, we can go quirky. I'm just gonna go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go to this for now. If you're not excited about the Alice realm, Macklin, fair enough. It's not gonna be for everyone. Yeah, this new water that I made looks a lot better than the old one. The old one looked a little more fake. This one kind of looks like water. And it almost matches the water, the actual water. Lake spots. I'm so excited for the camera mode changes. That's going to be so much fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Where did Ursula go? She's right here. The Alice realm is going to be here on April 23rd. I hope that is actually a rug that I made using Touch of Magic. It's actually one of the simplest rugs you can make in the game, Hope. So I can... Oh, wait. Oh, I can't hang out with her. So essentially, what you need to do is just go to furniture mode. Make sure you have one of the Touch of Magic rugs available, like the white one. And essentially, this is the rug. It doesn't look like that over here. But essentially what you can go to the new, choose the basic rug. And there's different options. So I personally, you go to the materials section first. I personally use this one because it looks more like water. So this is essentially like the marble aesthetic. So I choose this one, and then in terms of glossiness, I kind of go like here maybe, so that you can like see reflections and stuff like that. How much Dreamlight to unlock the Alice realm? I think it's going to be about 15,000 Dreamlight, because it's on the top level. So it's next to the, how much ever the Aladdin realm cost is probably going to be the same. It'd be awesome if I did some Touch of Magic videos. All right, I will add that to the list. I didn't know if you guys were going to be interested in Touch of Magic, so I never really explored that as an option. But if you think you will like it, then yes. Essentially, you have to turn the metal on because then the color changes. And then I keep white for this one. I change this one to like... Oh, no, I don't make that one white. One second. I chose the wrong color. I make this one white. Or a light blue, like this one. And then this one I make like a darker... I make it like this color almost. This dark green over here. And then this one almost the same color, maybe like one lighter. Or one darker. So this is the rug. This is more green, but depending on the biome you put it in, it'll either match really well or it won't match really well. What is the first thing you'll do on update day? Will you check Scrooge first or look for the cat or the shop? I think first we'll do a Scrooge store run just to see what potential new items we would have gotten in Scrooge's store. And then we'll probably look at the premium shop. Then we're going to look at the star path. And then once we essentially do everything in like our valley, then we'll start by going into the realm or like starting the quests that we need to start. You'd say make an outfit. Yeah, so I'm gonna make the outfit. I'm probably gonna use either the Alice outfit that we got in the premium shop this week or my Snow White outfit. And I'll just change between them while we're in the live stream potentially. But yeah, this is essentially the rug. You can play around with the colors and the time of day to make it whatever you want, basically. Yeah. But this is the base design I like to use, that marble one. Which one is which? This is the green one. So I need to delete that one. Let me delete it. I don't want to confuse it with my other one. This is my other one. I can show you what it looks like. Oh, this is the blue one. So you just have to play around with the colors to get the variation you like. So this is essentially this rug right here. It's the same one exactly. Okay, I need to start time. I need mist. I don't even need the belts or the magnets just yet. I need mist right now to get more vacuums. We have, I think, 15 more that we need to make, or was it 12 more? No, it was 6 plus 8. Whatever 6 plus 8 is, that's how many we need to make. My head is not mathing right now, so we need to make all the ones for the dunes and all the ones for the wild tangle. You think you'll do a Cheshire Cat inspired outfit? Yeah. I mean, the other option is I could make a Touch of Magic item for the update to go explore. That's, if I have time, maybe I can do a stream just doing like a Touch of Magic. You didn't even think about, oh yeah, so you can mist hunt in either your regular valley or Eternity Isle, but you can't do mist hunting in Storybook Vale. So just keep that in mind. Can I dress up as Tiana? You heard the new realms, a lot of like rainbows and grapes. I don't think I'm gonna dress up as Tiana for this update. Maybe for like more of like a Victorian or New Orleans theme update, I would. But for this one, I would want to stick to like the whimsy side of things. I'll consider making a touch of magic outfit though. Maybe like inspired by something within Alice in Wonderland. So I'll take some time to think that over. Oh, no, it's back there. I'm gonna have to go all the way there. It's okay, it'll be worth it. We're probably gonna get missed, right? So it'll be worth it. Too much plaid? Yeah. I don't want to go too much plaid. I don't want to... Yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple but quirky. Oh, this way. I need to eat something. How am I flying without wings? Wait, so does this mean that the wings are still active right now? Even though I can't wear them with this outfit, I can still fly like I'm a stick figure. Kind of like Iron Man. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's interesting. I think Big Hero 6 would have been better this update to go along with the Star Wars vibes. I'm gonna think of it this way. I think Star Wars is just like extra content they're putting for fun and just to like surprise people. They might not mean anything by it. But if they did mean something by it, then hopefully they did it with like a certain intention in mind. You can't wait to see the teapot fountain and dream snaps. That item is going to be really gorgeous. It is spring for Wonderland, exactly. I think they kind of tried to plan it out that way, and maybe they're just prepping us for the upcoming Peter Pan update as well by giving us some like fairy core items. Oh, I got some tires. I don't think I've gotten tires. That's cool. I need to pick up my ancient cooker. Sometimes you wonder if they test stuff out before they put it into the game. I think that's a question a lot of people have, Amanda. I think that's definitely on a lot of people's minds. Sometimes it feels like they don't. Because if they did, then certain bugs definitely wouldn't have happened because they're very prominent bugs. And the fact that it hasn't been resolved yet makes me think that they haven't tested it as being a possibility. And here's the thing, they can't just test it on one platform, they need to test it on all platforms. Because a Switch might work differently than a PlayStation and an Xbox and a PC. So you can't expect them to all, just because one of them doesn't have a glitch, doesn't mean the other one won't. Yay! I'm getting a lot of wheels. Oh, that might be like the special item of today. Change your mind, wearing the red showman dress and being the Red Queen. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yay, missed. Missed. I actually think I have some vacuums in my wild tangle already, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, I need to go into my Frosted Heights. And then we need to do the Glade, the Sunlit Plateau, and the Forgotten Lands. We're just gonna do all the biomes, at least once. I'm really excited for also like the soundtrack that we're gonna get with the Alice update, like the music that we're gonna hear within the realm, but also within like Alice's house and potentially the Cheshire Cat's house. Because like I love the music in Stitch's house. A lot of the houses have really nice music, but I really like Stitch's because it's so calming. It's so relaxing. It's very beachy. Getting a lot of wheels. Ooh, you picked up what you're gonna wear. Awesome. If I have time, I'll see if I do a touch of magic item or outfit, but otherwise I'll just go with this Alice outfit and then change in between into my Snow White outfit. There we go. I also want to try and finish all of my Ursula quests before the update comes out. Okay, Sunlit Plateau. You wish you were off that day, but you'll watch the stream when you get home. Yeah, I should be streaming like after my work ends, so most likely it's gonna be at like 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. If I'm free that day and I don't have any other plans that pop up, I really hope I don't. And if I end work early, then I'm probably gonna start my live stream about the same time I started today, so maybe like 3:34. But I can of course like keep you guys updated for sure as to when I'm gonna start. And luckily by then what I'll do is in the morning I'll have the game all downloaded and updated so that it's ready to play, and then we don't have to deal with that when I start streaming. So we'll be able to go straight into the game. I might just enter and exit the game 1 or 2 times just to save everything and to like make sure that the update was downloaded properly, but I won't like explore anything new content-wise. All right, one more biome. Are you gonna give me some mist game, please? Pretty please? I'm asking so nicely. One last. I did get my moonstone chest, didn't I? I did. You're wearing the pants from the St. Patrick's outfit with the red captain's coat. Oh, that's a good combination. Oh, the purple vest and the button-up boots. Very nice. No, not here. This is nice. Yeah. Alright, guys. I think this is a great place to end today. I think it was pretty productive. I mean, we spent most of our time talking about the new update, but I think that was definitely a major factor for today's stream. I really wanted to go through that with you guys in real time and kind of just see where you guys were at with this update. I am super, super excited. I can't wait. Next Wednesday can't come soon enough. So, very excited to go through that with you guys when it does release. But I want to thank you guys so much for joining in today's stream. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the likes on the stream and all the love. Always love having you guys here. Always love chatting. Thank you for lurking around, spending time with me. Thank you for the raid as well. I'm going to make sure to get the command done for next time. But thank you guys so much for being here. Have a lovely rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe for more DDB content. If you're interested, you can also check out my Discord channel if you guys want to continue chatting about the update. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Thank you guys so much. Bye, guys.